Senza Corso. And I just wanted to show you guys the puppies and just kind of show you guys like kind of just a typical night over here, figured. So we got a bunch of little milk drunk puppies over here. Cashmere has not lost any weight. We got her little water bowl in there. Normally we don't leave that in there. It's not a good idea because puppies can crawl in it and drown. But I just gave it to her and I'm standing in here, so yeah, so those are our little babies. All of them are looking really good. Very happy. Very healthy. Cashmere's had absolutely no problem feeding them, even with 12, so very happy about that. 11, yeah. Thank goodness to the fenugreek. So, have to excuse our dirty house. We're in the process of moving, and, you know, it's just the way it is. So we got Velocity here. Velocity, psst, get out of that, woman. What you doing? What you doing? You being nasty, girl? You're being nasty. We got Midnight over here being dramatic. What you doing, Midnight? What you doing, girl? What you doing, girl? Yeah. We've got the two Double Trouble over here in their kennel. I put them in there anytime I'm doing a video just because they require my attention. And if I'm doing a video, I can't give them my attention. So we got Preacher over here. Preacher, are you a good boy? Are you a good boy, Preacher? And his daughter, Blondie.
Blondie, she's been kind of rough in the stomach today.
Yeah, she had some.
Look at the two.
She wasn't feeling too hot.
Oh, my baby.
You weren't being too hot, were you, girl? Were you, girl? Look at these two. Look at Double Trouble. Double Trouble. Double Trouble.
What are you doing?
Hey, psst, psst, psst. Velocity. Or not Velocity. God, Seneca. They're very alike in temperament. It's full energy level. Yeah, she's not quite.
I'm not dressed to impress.
Yeah, she's not dressed to impress. That's a PC way of putting it. She's in her loungewear.
T-shirt and tights and messy hair.
Hey, girl. Really? Really? Really?
Really, man?
God, look how big Seneca is, man. She's just as big as Tennessee right now.
And Tennessee's big.
And Tennessee is big, yeah. Hey.
Look at her being dramatic. What's wrong?
I know. You know you'll be out in a minute. Don't even go there.
Look at her giving that death.
Yeah. Preacher. Hey, what's this? Right here. What's this? He's like, woman, I know you. Pardon me. He's like, I know you, woman. I know how you work. I know your tricks. I know your tricks to try to get my attention. I know your tricks, woman.
Preacher, you are angry when that's gonna get over. Look at her tail.
He's so not impressed.
It's like, hey.
Not impressed. See, even though my dog's on the couch, make no mistake about it. If I want him to get up, he's going to get up off my couch.
Preacher, hey.
And I could sit on him if I wanted to. But Preacher, get down.
Yeah.
Come here, now. Let's go.
He gets up like I do.
You're a good dog.
Oh, God, she's making
Where'd you get dog? Where'd you get dog? Where'd you get dog?
Blondie.
Yeah, Blondie's a bit harder. She's actually more stubborn.
She doesn't growl.
If she wasn't feeling bad, I would actually make her get down. You're a good boy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was just doing that as a demonstration. You're a good boy. You're always a good boy. You're such a sweetie. You're always such a good boy. Yeah. You're always a good boy. Your mommy loves you very much. Who did you boo boo? Who did you boo boo?
Really?
Oh, yeah, very good girl. There's a good girl. Oh, a good girl. Oh, a good girl.
Preacher, we're gonna get over
Where's a good girl? Where's a good girl?
Preacher's
Preacher. He's like, I'll take over from here. Oh, the good girl. You're the good girl. You're the good girl. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh, no, preacher done took her out. He said, she may be good, but I'm better. Oh, the baby. Oh, the girl. Oh, the girl. Oh, sorry. Oh, the girl. Is she? Yeah, of course she is.
Cashmere woman, lay that down. Feed those babies. They expect food. Come on, feed them.
So Midnight's got, remember those spots she had on her, I told you guys, where she got, I don't know what it is, if they're playing or what, because I don't see the odds of her I've never seen a dog with eyebrow problems. I'm thinking she either hit her head in the same spot or like they're playing and she got nipped an eyebrow.
Probably by Blondie.
Because on both of them, on both eyes. And so it caused swelling and a little bit of, and I know that for sure it was a bite because like her eye, even beneath it, like you could see there was like a little mark underneath it and her eye was kind of red. So it really did look like she got bit.
Oh, I gotta let her out. 1 second.
And so anyway, so I've been putting my little homemade solution for that. I have a homemade kind of concoction that I use for injuries, especially ones that are moist in nature. So, hot spots or injuries that need to dry out, things like that. I have something for that. So.
Her out too. Come on. She's gonna run out by the door. I'm gonna get her.
Good girl. Going to the door like that. Good girl.
Good girl.
Good girl.
Okay. Zoom, zoom.
There's hay on my couch. Right there. Dude, look how big Midnight is. Look how big they are compared to her. Now, I will say that Velocity is really still a very big female. Like, just because they're getting as big as her doesn't mean she's not big. Like, they're all just big. Velocity, come here.
You guys quit following me. I'm trying
Come
to
here.
do something.
Come.
I'm busy over here.
Good girl. Stay. Psst. Sit. Psst. Sit. Sit. Velocity, sit down. Sit down. Good girl. Stay. Shh. Hey, stay. Good girl. Stay. I'm going to try to show you her chest. Stay.
She's so mad.
I know. She's like, what did I do wrong? Stay. Velocity, no. Oh, you're a bad dog. Make her sit.
I can't go in the camera.
No, sit.
I'm not dressed to impress Mom.
Sit. Whammon. If you don't sit down. Good girl. Stay. Shh. Stay. 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 Psst. Woman. I have not trained this girl enough. Up.
You haven't had enough time.
Good girl. Stay. Shh. Stay. No. Stay. Shh. Lay back down. All right. Dude, come here, Savannah. Tape me working with her real quick. I'm going to show you guys how to do this. All right. I'm going to hand the camera over to her.
Yeah. Master camera person.
There you go.
Okay.
Perfect.
So,
Where'd you go?
let's lift it up to see.
Velocity, come here.
Down a bit.
Good girl, stay.
Oh, we're going over there.
Velocity, no.
She's stubborn.
Sit. Good girl, stay. Good girl. Good girl, stay.
Let's look at that.
Stay. Stay. No.
Oh, she's...
Stay. Stay. No. Velocity, come here. Up. Come here. Good girl. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. Stay. Stay.
Takes a couple times.
Stay. Good girl. Good girl. No.
She's stubborn.
Stay.
Stay. No. No. All right.
It's gonna take a while. She's.
Okay. Stay. Look at God.
She does not want to sit down.
Stay.
She's gonna.
Velocity. Almost.
She's,
Stay. Stay. No. Velocity.
she's gonna take some time.
Stay. Velocity. No. All the way up, back up to a stand, then to a sit. Stay. Good girl. Come here.
She's like,
Good girl.
gotta praise him for their good work.
Good girl.
Cashmere, no. She's back there trying to.
So, you see, I gave her a bunch of attention for that because she did the right thing.
She's
Finally did it.
very excited right now.
Dude, sometimes it takes, like, you feel like you're hitting your head against a brick wall. And it's like, oh. But
She's so excited.
you just gotta keep going, and
Cashmere's not
eventually
happy.
they get the hang of it. So, it's always good to end on a positive note like that. Hey,
Oh.
So keep that in mind.
She's too excited.
Ooh, all right. Anyway. All right, you guys. Hey,
Oh.
Get down now. No. That was bad. No. We don't do that. I said no. You stay. You were bad.
Man.
Velocity
So-
was in submission.
I know, yeah.
Right behind you.
So the reason Midnight did that is because she didn't like Velocity, who's a lower pack member, getting attention like that. But the thing is that she just has to get over it because it's none of her business. She doesn't get to discipline her for getting attention. So that's literally all that was her trying to reprimand Velocity for being, for getting attention and love. So, pardon me. So anyway, I've had a lot going on recently, and so I decided, I was at Tractor Supply today. I was getting our light for our puppies burned out today. So I went to go get that, and then I was in the line, and they had this shelf of Breyer horses. And if you don't know what they are, they're these like collectible horse toys, like statues. And when I was a kid, I used to collect them. And my grandma used to collect them. She was a horse breeder and trainer. And when she passed away, I used to sneak into our storage and play with her Breyer horses, which my dad hated. So, anyway, so I have one still that my parents gave me at a Christmas a couple years ago. And I don't think I was really into it anymore at that time, but I was just kind of older, and I think maybe I thought that I had grown out of it or whatever. But now, in that moment, I was like, I couldn't shake it. I kept looking at this one, and I was like, so you know what? Like, I really want a Breyer horse. Like, I do. Like, I want... I really enjoy them, and it's for me. So
If you can't have a real horse, you might as well get
I
that.
can't have a real horse, so I might as well have these. So I think I'm gonna go back to collecting them. I always wanted, I was always like jealous of people that collected stuff, I guess, because I didn't have anything. But I had forgotten about the fact that I'd always had Breyer horses, and
We're not gonna keep this one in a box.
I don't keep mine in boxes. I think that's like entirely pointless. I love Breyer horses because of how realistic they look, and I really enjoy looking at them. So we're gonna unbox my Breyer horse today.
It's not sponsored, but it's
not sponsored. It's literally not. It's not at all. So obviously, but I just want to show you guys because I think it's really cool. So here we go.
Let's follow her if I can figure out how to work this camera.
I'm gonna get a little knife.
Kind of see our dirty kitchen a bit.
Yeah.
We got chicken out and a radio and stuff. That's my radio.
Yeah, old school radio.
Yeah. Cashmere's in the background angry. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm a sucker for.
I tried opening it earlier and she said nope.
I was mad. I was like, how dare you?
It's mine.
Mine. I've tried to get her stuff. I will say that.
I used to really like horses.
I used to push horses on her, but.
I did like them once. I wanted
anything
to.
I get her, she destroys.
Rude. I
No,
wouldn't now.
truth.
I wouldn't now.
Yeah, truth.
I used to
Seriously.
because I was a little kid and I wanted to draw.
Oh, even recently, Savannah.
That's not true. I was
Oh,
angry
what happened
once.
Yeah,
I was angry once, and I had.
She decapitated.
No.
She decapitated this adorable, sweet little stuffed animal that I got her. It was like a puppy.
I was
And
very upset.
It was so sweet, and I looked in the trash can, and it was like looking at me, and I was like, oh my god! I was like, that's so horrible. It was so cute. I only got it because I saw it, and it was just a random gift. Like there was no reason. It was just super cute. And then I was like, oh my gosh, she's gonna love this.
I wasn't used to getting random gifts, and I was an angry teenager, and I grabbed it and I started to rip it, and then its head fell off.
No,
I
you
ripped
its
it.
poor head off.
I'm surprised I
The
ripped
soul
it.
of that poor little stuffy. Just joking. I know they don't have souls, but still, it was so sweet. It was so cute, adorable.
And then I just tore off its head, which is probably why I've had so many dreams about
Man,
weird
13,
creatures.
man. Let me tell you something.
I was 12.
12. That's a horrible year. 12, 13.
Soon to be 14 in May.
Tell you what, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
I don't know, I would.
Tell you what, it's a good reason that I do not want any more children. So glad I'm done.
You're done?
I'm done.
She's done.
These puppies are my children.
Yeah.
They don't go through 13-year-old stages, and even when
That's
they
not
do,
true.
it's like they go through like a couple months of being weird.
And then you train them.
You train them. And
You
then
try to
it's over.
train a 13-year-old.
Yeah. And if you do it right, you end up with a good dog. With parenting, you can do it right, and your kid will still do whatever the heck they want to do. It's like ridiculous.
AKA me.
Yeah.
She's tried. Everybody, don't think she hasn't tried, because she has.
You know how many times I've made her listen to Merle Haggard's Mama Tried?
Mama tried.
I turn it on and I turn back and I stare at her. I give her a look.
I
Okay.
sit there and pout.
Ah, I love it. Love it. This looks so realistic. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful and realistic looking.
Well, here's the other one, too, that she got.
Yeah, this is the first one that my parents got me. I don't even remember what it was. Like, as far as, like, I knew that it was, like, these both are designed after actual horses. Not all of them are, but these are, which I find to be so cool. I wish they would do that with my dogs. Wouldn't that be so cool if I could get my dogs made in Breyer cast? Oh my god, that would be amazing. Oh my god. I would love that.
Preacher would just be...
I'd buy the whole set. Straight up, I would. So, anyway, it's not like I'm not like, hey, I'm just, whatever. But seriously, this is beautiful.
We usually
I
just put them
love-
on a shelf and
I
then...
love Clydesdales. They're my favorite. I like Shires too, but
Oh, it's too
I don't
far.
know why, but I don't really like they have. In fact, I almost thought this was a Shire at first because there's quite a bit of feathering here, but there's not as much on the front, and so I feel like on the Shire it's like really poofy even here.
Her horse nerd part of her is showing a
So, Anyway, I don't know why I don't like the Shire as much. They're still cool, but there's something about a Clydesdale. So
She's obsessing everyone.
sorry. I do.
No, it's
I would
fine.
ride a draft horse. I straight up would. I would have a draft horse as my regular horse. That would be awesome.
Is there a story about this horse or something on the back or whatever?
There is Alba is a beautiful bay Clydesdale mare, and she gets her name from the white oak tree. Oak is the traditional gift of 80th anniversary as it symbolizes the time and energy devoted to seeing something through to its full potential. You know what? Oak makes excellent barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
So, I wonder if it is after a real horse or if they're just giving it that name. But I do know that this one was based off of a real horse.
Do you know which
But I
one?
know that this was like their 80th. It was their 80th anniversary.
There's quite a bit of
I
money
used
for
to
that.
sit here and read these. Oh my god! Oh, I love this. Look at all the horses.
I like the black one. The
I'm
black
such a
horse.
nerd. I know.
My
I'm
favorite
sorry.
movie whenever I was little was the Black
I don't like
Stallion.
these. Any of these. I don't like their like that stuff.
You got me those
See?
whenever I was little.
See, real horses. But I always wanted the one that was off of the Black Stallion. That one's like, you
Mustangs.
know, who doesn't have that one, right?
You got me the really tiny ones.
Like,
His,
if
like
you have them, you should have that.
like those, but their legs used to snap off. So
The little ones, you know?
yeah.
I couldn't get her the big ones because she just wasn't going to take care of them.
Well, you know, I greatly enjoyed that one growing up right there. Like I was like, I love that horse.
Which one?
The big
That
one, yeah, that one
Yeah,
back there.
that's because you knew you couldn't break it, though.
It's like I can't break
Look
this.
at that. I love this. See, I love these. Like the like American Pharaoh and then here's Secretariat. That's so cool to me. I mean, just the idea that you could have the, you know, that the dimensions are right and all that. Like, so cool to me. So cool that somebody loved horses as much as we did to make these super awesome, realistic toys. And I know they're toys, but I'm going to collect them. But I do remember whenever I started to grow out
Are those
toys,
fairy wings on it?
Yeah. When I started to grow out
Yeah.
toys and I was like mad about it,
I would have loved that as a little kid.
I tried to be all stubborn, like, I'm still gonna play with my toys. But then I couldn't use my imagination anymore.
Nobody wanted you to get the animal movies. This little kid.
Yeah, I always like watch the animal movies, and nobody would let me pick out movies.
Look at that.
Blockbuster.
There's a crossword puzzle on there. Mom.
I don't know why I don't really like the sets. I'm telling you, like, the quality diminishes on some of these. Like, you really have to go, ooh, that's beautiful. The holiday one.
Whoa.
Wow. And it has owls on it. Oh my god.
Oh, that's gonna show up in the video.
Wow. I really like that. You know, some people collect, like, holiday Barbies or whatever.
Oh yeah, they keep them in the box. My friend used to collect them. She's like, don't tell my parents, but I'm gonna open it.
That is so cool. Oh, you know what? When you get older, you realize that, you know, it's you matter and you have to do what you like.
We'll have like
I
a closet of
animals.
these by the end of the year.
A closet. I would never put them in a closet. Oh, Cloud. Does anybody watch the Cloud? I've watched all the Cloud DVDs.
I haven't.
all
You've
the
never showed me.
movies, documentaries. Cloud, the Mustang.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
You just showed
I follow
me.
them on Facebook too. The Cloud Foundation. It's pretty cool. But
Horses.
anyway, I'm gonna nerd out on this. This is so cool. Look at that. That is so cool. This is very beautiful. I wish I could just on my phone, but it's paper.
Yeah, I have it. I was. I just
That
did.
is so cool. Man, that
Midnight's
is so
upstairs.
cool. Look at that. That's a beautiful horse right there. All leggy like that. It's like a preacher. It's a horse preacher.
Horse preacher.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. I almost thought that was a photo.
Is it?
See?
I thought that was a
No,
photo.
It's not. That's not a photo. That's a horse. See, that's beautiful.
Let me see that.
Swear to God.
Oh, I don't
That's
know
not
that.
a
Like,
real horse. That's a Breyer.
dude, that seriously looks
Seriously,
like a
right?
picture.
That's what I'm saying. All right,
Don't rip
it. Sorry. Anyway, all right, y'all. Well, if you stayed till the end of this, then you should comment.
Collection. Or horse collection.
Yeah, horse
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 collect.
collection 2019.
2018 through however long
No,
she
just
collects them.
2019 because that's going to be the year where I really start my collection.
You're like
and
looking
I
down
need
at
ideas on how to store them because they really don't. They're not porcelain. You know what I mean? Like
they're
are
plastic.
So how can I store them in a way that gives them their justice and doesn't make it look like I have a bunch of toys in my house, right?
A glass box.
Like I thought about that, like a lit. I don't know.
But that's also what we're gonna. That's like also what we're gonna be doing for the dogs' boxes.
Yeah. So when my dogs die, because I have one of my dogs that already died, so I have them cremated, and I have this beautiful ornate wood box, and so I figured what I would do is have like a lit cabinet, and have each dog their little space and have their collar and their leash there, but. For these, I don't know if because I want to be able to see them, like a lit cabinet.
You usually have them by your bed, like at a kind of like a thing near your bed and stuff.
I don't know. I want something. And I am going to have like a lot of cabinets in my room because my room is small. So I'm going to have like a bunch of like shelving, like the whole wall basically.
Oh, you'll have something above your bed.
My bed will be in that.
You'll have something above your bed. I know
Yeah.
you were looking into that. You could put them there. I mean, I know you're scared that the cat might knock into them and they'll fall on you while you sleep.
Yeah, that is so realistic, man.
It even has holes in the nostrils.
Whoever does this,
I know
very talented.
I know that's weird to acknowledge, but I was looking at it from the box earlier and I noticed there were holes in the nostrils.
I wonder how much it costs to have them do this for your animal. Like, do you think it's like 3D printing now?
No.
Do you think it
Because
looks
3D printing looks very like
yeah,
liney.
It looks hand sculpted, honestly. It's so beautiful. If anybody knows who Breyer is, tell them that I will pay to have my dogs made into Breyer toys.
Yes. I don't think they just do horses either. They show on like the back that they do like wagons and all of that kind of stuff. So they're not just horses.
You should be able to pay a fee to have your animal made into a Breyer horse.
Yes.
Like even a couple $100 would be worth it,
Indeed.
Anyway, all right. Well, there you go. That's our video.
I mean,
Hope you guys have a good night. Okay. Bye.
bye.